Okay, so here we're going to take a look at a few examples of proportional equations where we can simplify them before we start solving them. So let's start with number one. Let's see, number one. Let's say we have something like this. M over 12. So we see 3 over 6 equals to 4m over 12. So before we start using any method, crisscross, cross multiply, flip-flop, we have to think, what can we do to reduce the numbers? We can see that 3 and 6 can be divided each by 3. So we're going to get 1 and 2. And also we see that 4 and 12 can be both divided by 4. So we divide by 4, divided by 4, we're going to get 3. So now it makes sense to rewrite the equation to see the numbers clearly. And we realize that we only need to move 3 across towards 1. And then we get the answer. The answer will be m equals to 3 over 2. Let's look at the second example. Let's say we have 7 over 5 equals to 14 over 25k. Again, before we start thinking about crisscross or flip-flop, let's try to reduce it as much as possible. So 7 and 14, horizontally, we can cross them out, dividing them by 7. And we notice also that 5 and 25 can be divided by 5 each. Like that. Now, if you rewrite this, it will be 1 over 1 equals 2 over 5k. So we see that k is in the denominator, which means we're going to have to flip it over. So the left side doesn't really change much because it's just 1 over 1. But we're still going to rewrite this. 1 over 1 equals to 5k over 3. So we need to solve for the variable. And we can use crisscross method here by bringing 5 across diagonally down and bringing 3 across diagonally up. So that gives us the answer of 3 over 5 equals 3. We'll do a couple of more examples so we have more variety in the problems. Number 3. So let's say we have 21 over 40 equals to example 6. Let's say n over, let's say it's going to be 16. So here we have a choice. We can take care of the 16 and 6, or we can do instead 40 and 16. So before you do anything, you have to evaluate which way that would be more practical, more efficient. So if we do this horizontally, then 40 and 16 have a common factor of 4. So we can divide both of them by 4. Actually, we can divide them by 8. So 8. So this will be 5. This will be 2. We can look at 21 and 6, and both of them can be divided by 3. So 21 divided by 3 will be 7. 6 divided by 3 will be 2. We're going to rewrite this so we have a clean version of this. If we notice something interesting, there's 2 in the numerator and 2 in the denominator on the right side. We can just divide each one by 2, and we got the answer. The key here is to minimize the steps and make sure in every step we can reduce the equation, reduce the numbers as much as possible, so that the way we only have just a few steps. Let's do one more. So this one will probably require some multiplication. So before that, we didn't really multiply anything. So let's check this out. Let's say we have, let's make this number 28 over, let's say, let's say 18 equals to, let's say this is going to be 14, and this will be, I don't know, let's make it like 9, maybe 20, 22. Let's make it 2x. So again, we'll look closely. We see that we can take care of 28 and 14, dividing them both by 7. So this will be 4. This will be 2. Actually, I take it back. We can actually divide by 14 right away. 2, this will be 1. Looking at the denominators, we see that 18 and 22 are both even numbers. They can only be divided by 2. 18 divided by 2 is 9. 22 divided by 9 is 11. I'm going to carefully rewrite this, making sure we didn't forget anything. So 209 equals to 1 over x. Okay, so we don't have to multiply anything here. We just flip it over, and we're done. So this will be equal to x. Okay, maybe we can try some random numbers. Let's see, number 5. Let's say we have 12 over, I don't know, let's make it 18 equals to 7x over, make it 15. 15. Okay, let's see what happens. So 12 and 18 can be both divided by 6. So this will be equal to 2. This will be equal to 3. We can do this one more time with 3 and 15. So divide both of them by 3, like so. So now again, we carefully rewrite the equation, simplified equation, like that. So now again, we can use crisscross method, meaning that 7 will go downstairs and then 5 will go upstairs across the diagonally across the equal sign. So it gives us 2 times 5 over 7 equals x. So 2 times 5 we can multiply, so it's 10. And that's our final answer. So that's how we do this. If you need more help, you can watch another video. I'll post both videos on Google Classroom.